Good morning, everybody. I thought I would pull out the camera and vlog today because I'm going to turn this camera around and show you. Hopefully you can see it on camera. We woke up to snow. It is snowing. Look at it out there. Merry Christmas, everybody. See, people are like, oh, it's too early to put up your tree, whatever. No, I don't actually get that very much anymore, because people know that I don't listen and I put it up when I want to. We get snow in October, guys. Like, this is so normal. Actually, it's not normal because we normally get snow sooner. But this week, let me just explain our weather for Alberta. If you've ever lived in Alberta, or if you're like, Alberta would be a nice place to live, you have to understand the weather, which is to understand that you'll never understand it. We started the week at 25 degrees Celsius. And then it was like 25 degrees again, or 22 on Tuesday. And then we had 2 days of fall, where it was probably about 10 degrees, maybe 8 degrees. And then we had a cold day yesterday. And then overnight it began to snow. So all in 1 week. Well, and now it's probably like, hey Google, what's the temperature outside?
1 degree. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's -3.
So it's 1 degree Celsius right now, feels like -3 with the wind chill. You always have to factor in the wind chill here. But we just woke up and it is so, we didn't just wake up, but when we woke up this morning, it was so magical. It's Saturday morning, so I made pancakes this morning, drinking a coffee. Ooh, an update. I'm almost done his blanket. Look it, I'm just doing the edge. So I'm putting a border on it. But look, it's almost done. I'll show you when it's all done. But it turned out, ooh, whoops. It's turned out so nice. I love the colors so much. I love it. It's very like winter. I love the forest green, but like, oh, I just think it turned out really, really nice. So working on that, I'm gonna finish that today probably. And then I'm gonna go pick up the yarn for his stocking, and that's gonna be my next project. You guys, most of you know, if you weren't here last year, then maybe you don't know. So I grew up with huge, huge oversized stockings. They were quilted by some relative I had never met. We all had these giant oversized stockings. My camera is being very fickle. Okay, so by giant and oversized, I mean like huge, like this big and like this wide. They were just enormous little quilted stockings. And I couldn't find them anywhere. I couldn't find anything like it, obviously, because they were handmade. So I had some custom ordered and I didn't love how they turned out. So I decided, what the heck, I'll just make them. And so last year I made all of our stockings in 3 weeks. I made 4 stockings. And now this year it's time to add baby St. Grace's stocking, so I'm really excited to do that. I've already picked out the yarn. I use like a wool blend, so they're really thick and cozy and just beautiful, because I'm a notorious stocking overstuffer. Yes, Sam, hello, I know. So it works because then I finally don't have to, the stockings aren't overflowing. Everything actually fits in the stocking now. So I'm really excited to make that. That was my goal, was to finish his blanket in October and then have his stocking done before the end of November. So I can kind of take my time and just do a little bit every night when I sit in bed. So that is the plan. I think I'm gonna maybe go pick up some yarn tonight because I'll probably be done this today. I think I'm gonna do like a candy cane stripe. No, I know that's what I'm doing for his. Like it's a red and white blend. So I think it will look very cute. And of course, when I bring out my Christmas decor in like a few days, I will show you guys what they look like. Because I don't think I actually like properly showed you all of them because I was in such a rush to get them all done, and I finished like days before Christmas. So I will show you what all the stockings that I made look like. They're not perfect. They're made with love. That's what I love about them. Like, I wanted them to kind of be imperfect and chunky and have that kind of rustic feel to them. So yes, Sam, I had been asked like, oh, would you ever sell these or make them? And like, Probably not, just because they're not cheap to make. The wool is expensive, and I think I needed 4 per stocking, like 4 skeins. 3 or 4, I can't remember the number. I think it was 4. Just because it was a shorter yarn length. But the cost and the time alone, they would have to be so expensive that I just feel like I would never sell any. You know what I mean? Anyway, okay, really sidetracked by Christmas. I just wanted to say good morning, and it is snowing. I'm really curious to see how much we get today. It's still coming down steadily. The city got a lot more than us so far, but I don't know if it's just because that snowy front is moving here and we're just getting it later in the day. I'm not sure. So I guess we'll see. Today is Saturday. I've got a busy day planned of filming. I'm very excited because today is actually the day I'm filming what I got my kids for Christmas. Oh my goodness, like so proud of myself for getting everything together and done so I could film this. I'm done my Christmas shopping except for, like, I'm almost done. I'm done the kids, and I have to pick up stocking bits, but this week I just kind of want to do it slowly over the next 2 weeks, just kind of pick it up as I go. It gets really overwhelming because stocking bits are so tiny. So I'm just gonna pick things up, like, as I go get groceries and go to the store. I'm just gonna, like, I have to go eat yarn tonight anyway, so I'll pick up a couple stocking bits and we'll just do it that way. And then I have to do one stop in the city to HomeSense. Obviously we need mugs and I need a new planner for the new year. And then yeah, we're really close to done. I'm so excited. Vlogmas is all planned out in my handy dandy planner. So you guys are going to be getting the first what I got my kids for Christmas video on November 4th, as long as everything goes the way it's supposed to. And then I'm actually splitting that video into 2 because one, I think it works for, like, what people might be looking for, because I do these as gift guides, kind of, right, to, like, help people shop and to just share. So I think that's a little handier, like, because the age difference is bigger now. Like, a 12-year-old girl and an 8-year-old boy are very different categories, and I feel like that video this year would just be too long. So I'm gonna split it into 2 and give it to you guys. A debut. What was that? Hi, debut. On the 4th and then the 6th. You guys will get those videos. Or maybe the 4th and the 5th. No, probably the 4th and the 6th. I have it all planned out, and I think you guys are going to be getting daily videos from me starting in November. So that's really exciting. And the way I'm able to make it work without filming too much is I'm pre-filming a lot of these sit-down videos, like what I got my kids for Christmas or what's in our stockings and stuff like that. That way I can edit them in advance, put them on YouTube, schedule them to upload on the day, and then I don't really have to do any work. And then I'm just going to pop, like, our normal vlogs like this in between those bigger videos. So that's my plan. That's how I'm going to make it work with baby coming, because I don't know, obviously, when I'm going to give birth. The third one's a bit of a wild card usually. We are preparing for him to be on the earlier side of my due date because, I don't know. He could be late. He could be another late baby like Gray. Late? No baby's late. He's just, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I have a feeling that I need to be ready earlier. So basically after the last weekend of November is when I'm cleared for home birth. I'm full term, I'm home birth safe. So I'm trying to make it so that by the time we get there, I'm prepared for if he comes anytime. I have videos scheduled to go up that I've already edited and uploaded to YouTube, so that when I have him, there will be no huge pause in the videos. Like, you're not gonna not see me for weeks on end, because I do need at least a week of just baby bliss, probably 2, before I am physically able to sit at my computer and edit again, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to say good morning. Sorry I'm chatty this morning apparently, and say hello, and I wanted to vlog today and give this to you guys. I think this goes up next week actually, but that's okay. So yeah, I don't know what I know what I'm going to get up to, but I'm going to try and maybe take you to do a little bit of shopping tonight. I have an exchange to do because I bought Mackenzie the wrong size snow pants. Again, I've done this twice this year. She's so hard to shop for now for snowsuits and stuff. Nailed the jacket, but the pants are hard. She's 5'6". I accidentally bought her extra small snow pants instead of just small women's, and they're too short. So I need to go get her small size and just exchange those. That was my bad. I didn't look close enough at the tag. Rookie move. Hey you guys, different day. I'm just vlogging today instead. I got busy on the day that I had filmed that clip. But hello, I'm having a hot cocoa. It is cold. It was snowing this morning. It's been snowing off and on all week. Nothing has stuck for longer than like 12 or so hours, but we're getting there. I think in the next probably week or two, we will probably have snow that sticks after Halloween. So that's exciting. We have yard work to do before the snow comes. I'm having like a really thrown off week. The kids are just having their game time right now. So I've got a second. We did our school day and all those fun things, but I have the busiest week ever this week, and I've had to cancel so much already. It's Tuesday, because I'm having a really brutal flare-up of pelvic girdle pain. If you watch my pregnancy updates, then you know that I've been experiencing this since like 23 weeks, but then it was fine, and like probably after like 28 weeks I did so well, and I haven't had another flare-up, and I've been doing really good. And then on Sunday I had been sat editing. I don't know if I tweaked something. I don't know if he moved. I don't know if it was just, I just started to flare up. And it started in like more my muscles. So I didn't really recognize what it was. And I got up from my chair and I just couldn't, or from my like ball, and I couldn't walk. So I did a whole bunch of stuff, like talked to my midwife. We did a bunch of stuff to help. And then the next day, I woke up better and I felt pretty normal. And then by lunchtime, I was back to not being able to walk again. And then yesterday, and then I was okay for a little bit. And then I did dishes. And then after the dishes, I couldn't walk again. So I'm just really struggling. And I'm just really struggling to walk today. So I'm a little bit nervous because this week is so busy. So we had to cancel one of the classes yesterday because I can barely walk around the house, let alone like leave my house and walk around a venue or like a building or anything like that. Today's class actually got canceled because of the weather, thankfully. It's been like snowing and cold and icy. So despite the sun coming out and blinding us, that was a relief that class got canceled. I still have a Halloween party coming up this week, and that makes me nervous because I really don't know if I can go now. It's for our homeschool group, so I'm organizing this with my fellow mom friend and organizer, and so one, I really don't want to miss that because I'm supposed to be coordinating this event. And two, I don't want my kids to miss out, but at the same time, like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk on Thursday. So I'm a little frustrated and a little flustered, but I'm just trying to, like, it is what it is. There's no cure for this. Like, there's nothing that really helps. There's some things that can help a little bit, but pretty much you just need to give birth and then it goes away. I don't know. I've never had this with either of my other kids. It just is what it is. So I'm just trying to listen to my body and rest and like accept the fact that if I have to cancel things, that's just what has to happen and there's nothing I can do about it. And taking care of my body and not pushing myself too far right now is the most important thing. So I'm really, really hopeful that I can, continue my pelvic exercises and my hot baths, and by Thursday I'll be okay. I've got nothing planned tomorrow, but we've got a really busy weekend too. But I did speak with my midwife again, and I found a chiropractor in town that works specifically with prenatal patience and is well versed in SPD, pelvic girdle pain. So I'm gonna go see her. I booked an appointment for next week, and I'm really, really, really hopeful that it helps. I was not gonna start chiropractic care quite yet, but I will absolutely start if that's what needs to happen, if that's what keeps me walking. So I'm gonna start that. I got in for next week. So hopefully, worst case scenario, if I'm still not walking by then, like hopefully that will help. And best case scenario, if the flare up goes away by then, well, at least then I'm already starting to like get the care to hopefully prevent another flare up like this. So, but it was just like I needed one more week, a week and a half, before I went into like full rest mode, because this is our last busy week. We had all our classes wrapping up and things before we switched, like with gym class. For example, my kids' gym class, they were doing outdoor stuff, and today was the last day, but that class got canceled, thankfully. And then they move inside, which is actually like way closer to where we live anyway, so it works. And I have already arranged for, well, a couple of classes we don't have anymore, a couple of things we're dropping off and we're backing out of, and that was the plan to begin with, starting in November. And I've actually already arranged for some help with like pickups and drop-offs for the kids in general. So I'm really grateful that I did that ahead of time, and that I'm not going to be expected to really go too many places. So that's going to be very helpful if this doesn't let up. But this was the last week where I really had a lot of stuff to do. I've got, so the Halloween party, and then we have a meetup. We've got something else going on the same day as the meetup. I've got my school facilitator coming this week to go over, like, she comes to our house, she visits the kids. She is our huge resource for homeschooling, but she also, she just comes and like make sure the kids are learning something. It's really casual. I love her to bits. Like, I consider her a friend. So that's really fun and exciting, but busy. And then on Sunday, we're doing our big Thanksgiving dinner. So Thanksgiving was a few weeks ago, but we went to my in-laws' house, and we were busy every single weekend except for this one. And I wanted to make a big Thanksgiving dinner at home and then freeze a bunch of the stuff so that I would have sandwiches and sandwich materials for my favorite turkey sandwiches that I could pull out when the baby is born at Christmas time, since we won't be able to cook a big turkey dinner. So that is happening this weekend. And then Monday is Halloween, and that is what I'm most worried about, because obviously I want to trick-or-treat with kids. I've never missed a year. Like, they'll still go trick-or-treating regardless because Cody and I both take them. So worst case scenario, I have to stay home and Cody will take them. But I'm like, that's gonna make me cry if I have to stay home. I've never ever missed a trick-or-treat, and I don't want to miss it, but it's obviously all walking. So I don't know. I'm just gonna stay positive and hope that I can go, because I would hate to miss our trick-or-treating. And then the next day after that is our Christmas decorate day. So I'm gonna get Cody to pull out the tree, and he's gonna do that this weekend. I'm gonna get him to build the tree because I can't lift it. It's 3 huge parts. And then I'm gonna get him to put the lights on it as well, because that's gonna be really hard for me to maneuver around over and over and over and over. So I'm gonna get him to put the tree together and everything. So our tree's actually going up this weekend. And then we'll do our big decorating day on Tuesday. So it's just like a full week, and you don't realize how convenient walking is until you can't. So yeah, I'm just trying to take it easy today and this week. I have to lay down a lot. I shouldn't be sitting in this chair for very long, actually, because it's not super comfortable. I'm just doing my best. And you know what? I was like, oh, I have nothing to vlog. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just like barely hobbling around the house, but there is a very good chance that through Vlogmas, I might be like this sometimes. I might be like, I'm just gonna be hugely pregnant or sitting in bed postpartum, and I need to be able to be comfortable with just showing the really chill down days. And yeah, some days don't go to plan, and that's okay. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're just like chilling. I wanted to give you an update. I wanted to be honest with you guys. And also just like make sure I show the fact that I feel like most people know this. But I still get messages sometimes being like, oh my goodness, you're like Superwoman. I'm not. I'm really not. I try and stay organized because I like doing myself favors. That's how I show myself love, is I will work in it. I'll do things that will help myself in the future. That's why I'm doing all this baby prep and everything like that. And yeah, I'm not Superwoman. I have bad days. Speaking of freezer though, we're getting our deep freeze finally today. Cody's gonna pick that up tonight. Very excited. He's at a special work event thing in the city, so he's not actually gonna be at work as late as he normally is, and he's doing Costco on his way home. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness for that man. Like, again, like, I'm completely out of commission this week out of the blue, and he's like, don't worry about it, I got it, and he just does it. And our house is staying well managed because we are a good team, and I appreciate the heck out of him so much. So yeah, he's gonna hit up Costco tonight and then bring home the deep freeze, and I'm so excited because I have so many freezer meals that I need to start putting away. I have lots of plans. I'll talk to you guys lots about my postpartum plans in videos coming. I've got lots of videos planned, but if you want to see anything specifically for like birth prep videos or pregnancy videos that you want me to squeeze in, or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. I will either have it and let you know that I'm already filming it, or I'll add it to my list. So, okay. Oh, that's the one thing I wanted to show you. I'll show you his blanket. I finished his blanket. 10 hours later, I'm up the stairs and in a new room. So here, let me roll over here. Oh God. Here is his blanket all finished. Let me try and show you the colors. So I did a border around the whole thing, and I think it turned out so nice. Can you guys see the border? I really love how it turned out. It's huge. I know in the picture I shared, if you follow me on Instagram, it doesn't look that big, but it's actually like a stroller size blanket, so it's very large compared to the bassinet. But it's so soft and wonderful, and I love how the colors turned out. Like, I really, really like this color combo. I think it's so nice, especially for a winter baby. So yeah, and I'm starting to gather some home birth supplies in my basket, slowly but surely. These are essential for a home birth. But yeah, I'm really proud of his blanket, and now I'm working on a new Santa hat for him, like a little baby hat, and then I'm gonna do his stocking. So very, very happy. I love handmade things, and I didn't crochet when I had babies last, so I'm really excited that I get to make something for him, or I got to make something for him. A few somethings, really. Something else, hold on. I just got up, that's why it's a little bit worse right now. Just gotta go slow. Something else I'm doing today is actually stripping cloth diapers. So, trying to get this stuff done, especially now that I've been really sore. This is one of like the last big projects I've got to do. So I got a bathtub full of cloth diapers, inserts. Obviously I've had these for my first 2 kids, and stripping them is just a process where you make sure that it's a special soak and rinse process that gets all of the soap, detergents, and things like that out of the diapers so that they'll absorb well, they'll have no smells, nothing like that. Since it's been so many years since I've used them, we're doing a good strip. I can't remember if I stripped them before I put them away. Yeah, doing a really good strip, and then I'll wash them, and they'll all be done later today, and I'll be able to fold them and put them away. And I think that's all the laundry bits. Like, everything his is washed, all his clothes are washed, folded, and put away. Everything is good to go. Yeah, just making sure all this stuff is checked off my list, especially if this is what the end of my pregnancy is going to be like. Who knows, right? You never know. Okay, so now I got to do stage 2 of stripping, so I'm going to do that. Hey guys, I ended up getting busy in this evening and didn't finish the vlog, but I'm gonna end it here because it was such a chatty vlog. What's that, bud? So anyway, since this was a chatty vlog, I'm going to end it here. I'm gonna go do that laundry, the baby diaper laundry. I have this special tool that'll get like the hairs that get stuck in the Velcro out. So I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna watch some Love is Blind and I'm going to get the Velcro out of the diapers and finish my laundry. So anyway, I know this wasn't like my best vlog, obviously. I mostly just talked your ear off and chatted about nothing, but I need to get more okay with like posting videos like this, like vlogs that just maybe aren't exactly what I planned, but that's okay. I would rather be consistent. I would rather show up in this space than not at all. So yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind. I hope you are all doing really well, and we will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the awesome like comments and just like messages I'm getting on Instagram and everything about this flare up of pelvic girdle pain. I'm really glad we're on the horizon. I am feeling, this is a different day, obviously I'm in a different shirt and everything. And I am starting to feel better. So I'm hopeful, very, very hopeful that that will continue today. And I am going to try and go on a small walk tomorrow to get my pelvis moving. And yeah, I think it's all gonna shake out. So I'm very grateful. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in my next video.